What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Space Engineers Survival Realistic. Alright guys, as you can see, we have our mining platform. Our base is completely finished. This took a very long time to complete. Our drill is working and it's collecting a lot of ice for us. So let's kick off this episode with this tour so you guys can see everything what this base has to offer. All right, so first off, we're gonna start on the second floor where we have our little, conference table where everyone can just sit down and kind of talk about the party that they had last night and how the drilling operation is going. We have our control panel here set up, and each one of these screens does something different and controls the drill. So if I come to this one and hit F, I pause it. So I stop the job right there, and I'll go over and I'll hit this one if I can get onto it. There we go, and it'll start working again. Yep, so we got all of that automated and set up. Moved everything from off the platform and moved it inside the base. We have our transparent LCD that's showing which position the job is currently at and the progress. We have I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with this area right here as of yet, but we have a nice little view where we can look out and we can come over and we can see the sunrise coming up over the mountains and looking at our silos and our wind turbines, our little tower over there. All right, back here we have our little server room that has a hydrogen engine and a small cargo container inside of it. This one is running the script. Not sure what I'm going to put on this one yet. I might go ahead and put some solar panels over here, so I might go ahead and use the Izzy's solar panel script for this one, but all right, so come back through our door. We'll close the door. Nice little blue in there, makes it look kind of cool and like it's well air conditioned. It's a temperature controlled room in there. All right, wow, this is a beautiful sunrise. I did not plan this at all, but this is actually pretty good. I might go ahead and just put some couches here so we can sit down and watch the sunrise when it comes in. All right, but we're gonna head downstairs. All right, down here, this is our little party area, I would say. So we have a few lockers and armories over here, and we have our bar counter. We have some little seats where you can sit at the bar and order yourself your drink. Now we have a little lounging area where you can just sit back and just take in the little scenery from outside and just enjoy some time off of a hard day's work. All right, then we have our entrance to our bar, serve up our drinks to our fellow co-workers. Then we have this room, which I might repaint. Maybe not. I might not repaint it. I'll leave it. But this is our bathroom. So we have our shower, we have a locker, and then back here we have a little toilet. You can come in here and you can do your business and in your privacy. No one sees you. All right. Then we have our little back entrance here. We come out and we are outside on our little platform. We have our catwalks with some conveyor tubes running underneath, and conveyor tubes running up and into the small cargo container up there. We have some turrets over here just to kind of help out if we do get attacked by any of those pesky assertive drones that come over here. We still have a little bit of work to do, and I gotta fix these rails for some reason. Whoa, yeah, okay, so we have to fix these rails and put the rails going all the way around this thing. But I'll do that later. We have our little, we can walk up to our piston and we can enter the control panel and do some stuff in here. We also, as you can see, we also have everything renamed inside of this on this base. So every single thing. Actually, hold on, you know what? I think I wasn't mistaken. I was running out of hydrogen. So let's go. Oh no, I have hydrogen. Oh, I thought I was running out. Never mind. Back downstairs. This time we'll go through the front door and we'll make sure that we close all of our doors so these robots don't sneak into our little base. All right. The front part of our outpost, where you can see the control tower, control station, and then inside the little lounge area, we have our silos that we completed in the previous episodes, and we have our drill that's drilling up some wonderful ice. We'll leave that to do its thing. We'll take you guys over here where we have, well, we'll go this way. We have another LCD on this small silo that's telling us how much progress we're actually at this point in time. We'll go around. We have put catwalks all the way around here just kind of prevent us falling off. And inside, what are you doing in here? These robots. This is inside our silo. So this is where all of our hydrogen tanks are full, and all of our O2 H2 generators up there producing ice into more hydrogen, and we have our conveyor tubes running out, going out into the I'll leave him in there. He's gonna be my friend. Coming out, the conveyor tubes come out and come onto the platform where we can come and we can dock our ships and refuel hydrogen for the smaller ships. And then for the larger ships, as I mentioned in the end of the last episode, we have this connector here where we can just come in and dock up on the top. We have little catwalks where we can go around to service our turrets if we need to, so we can put more bullets in here, or we can come down and come around this side, come up to our antenna, which is, I have to say, this is very beautiful. I love the lighting that's just coming from the middle of it. It just looks so nice. I'm happy. I'm really happy. This turned out pretty nice, and we have our ladder, so if we're coming around, we're out of hydrogen, we can always climb up the ladders and get upstairs, or even if we're up here and we run out of hydrogen, we can climb back down without hurting ourselves. All right, so this took quite a bit to get all welded up and to get everything situated, painted, and looking the way it's looking right now. Let's head back over and kind of see some of the stuff that we've accomplished over at the main base as well. I have gotten a lot of stuff done, and that looks like it is a unknown signal that hasn't blown up. Let's go ahead and pick these up. I have been picking up a bunch of these off camera. Let's head back to the base. So I hope that you guys, never mind, we're leaving it. So I hope that you guys did enjoy the last episode. We finished up the silo. Oh, okay, that was a ship off in the distance. But yeah, so hopefully you guys are having a wonderful time and enjoying the series. I know I am certainly enjoying making these episodes and then making these builds and coming up with a bunch of different things to deal with the annoying assertive faction. Speaking of assertive faction, I have done quite a lot over at the main base as well. So while the welder was over at the main base, we ran out of iron because to the amount of stone and stuff that we're getting, our 2 cargo containers that we had here was filling up. So we went ahead and we extended the amount of cargo containers that we have, and we started making one of the elite quantum cargo containers with the exotic tech. We had like 50, 56 or 50, 54, I think it was. Let's see, 56 or something. Yeah, we only have 12 left over, so we had like 50 something of the exotic tech that we went out, and as you can see, we found quite a lot of them. With having to go back and forth to make these tubes and to make the drill and fill, I was like, you know what, why don't we go ahead and make a small welder? And this is a smaller ship, because I don't know if you guys remember in the last episode when we were working on the silo, we weren't able to get in between those the hydrogen tanks, so I had to go through and grab out all of the power cells for those batteries by hand. So with this smaller welder, we should be able to get into some tighter areas and get some more welding done. We also went ahead and we made a salvage ship. I was gonna do it exactly like the welder, but then I thought, you know, maybe we can do something a little bit different. So this is the salvage ship, and I made a mistake. I went out and I did grind down some of the, as you can see, all of the SRO markers. Let me grab some hydrogen, and so we went and we ground down some of the bases that spawned as much as we could, I would say. So like this was one that spawned while I was working on setting up the drill and fill system, and as you can see, we took it out, and all that's left is just a hole. We can't really get down into this area, and it was one of those bases that I've already explored, so I didn't really go down to try and find anything different that's in there. So that's as far as I ground it down until we make a welder that I can actually like put welders underneath the bottom and then just slide down into the hole and go down there and drill and grind everything out. We're probably just gonna leave it. There's a ton of stuff that I need to do today. I know we were supposed to start prepping to go to space for this episode, but there is so much stuff that I need to get done before I go to space, and I would really like to actually get the production facility up and running before we go up and find some silver. I don't want to have any of my ships outside anymore and getting damaged, and then me having to go back and then do a bunch of repairs on them. So I'm probably going to start moving some of these ships inside for the time being, just to kind of get them, if I'm not using it, just to kind of get them out of the way. All right, so we're gonna leave the ship in here, so that way we don't have to really worry about it anymore, and we'll move some of the other ones in as well. But I did go ahead and I placed down some hangar doors, and we need to start getting this welded up, but we need to make sure that we have power. I did want to go and grab those solar panels and bring them over and use them on a solar tower that we need to build up, and then get the solar tower connected up to this base. Not sure how well that's gonna go, but we can start working on the solar tower, and then just kind of run some blocks down and get it connected to this thing. But we're gonna finish up the cargo container, then we're gonna finish up the small ship, and then after that we'll probably start working on a solar tower, so that way we can have power situated while this thing is mining out this area. All right, so we have this almost completed. We just need to put some more construction components inside. What's that? Ladybug. Okay. And I do want to upgrade our fighter. Our fighter is something else that we probably need to upgrade to give it more firepower. Right now it's fairly decent. It does what it needs to, and we're able to take out a lot of the bases, well, all the bases with that fighter, but we are running into hopefully that ladybug doesn't send anything, because it's like right over top of us. So hopefully it doesn't start requesting assistance. I'm not threatening you, so please don't start requesting assistance. Please just continue flying away. And we are about to put everything in here because this cargo container is very, very valuable. And yes, I am dum-dum for putting it out here where it can get shot up and get blown and destroyed. But you know, it's just a risk that we're gonna have to take. I thought about it after I started putting all the resources into it. I was like, man, maybe I should move the cargo container and put it inside. But then I was like, wait, if I grind that cargo container down, we're gonna lose all the text that we put into it. So I was like, yeah, no, we'll just leave it there. Okay, so now that that's done, we can go ahead and we can just start welding up the rest of this stuff here. Oh, whoa. Oh, God. Yep. This is exactly what happened yesterday, guys. So, are all of these full already? No, this one isn't full. What's going on? That one's full. Hold on a second. And we'll turn this off. Yeah. That's what. Yeah. So all of those are full. All those cargo containers are full. All of these are full. Why isn't this one pulling any stone? You can hold pretty much 3 times as much stone as anything that we actually have. I don't know why the stone isn't getting sent over into this cargo container. Okay, well, that's fine. Back to welding. All right, guys, so we are back and we have the ship completely fit. I think. Hold on before I dare say so. Yes. All right, so this ship is finished. It's ready to go. Let's go ahead and let's cut this thing off of here. Hold on, wrong block. Hold on. Let's cut it there. Let's remove the stuff here. Grind that, get rid of that one. Ooh. And let's get rid of that one. All right, there we go. So all of those are removed. I might put a nope, there's already a backup camera right there. So let's hook this thing up so that it can charge. All right, there we go. We'll set all the hot bars and stuff up later. Right now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see that the drill and fill should still be running, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just check in here. Yeah, it's not transferring the stone. Wait, is it all done? Is it finally finished? Holy crap, it is all done. We're gonna go now and see how we can set up our solar panel. And we're just going to use Izzy's solar script, so it's not going to be anything that's like super fancy. And I do want to eventually dig something out and have it come directly down and then attach to the base instead of running on the outside of the base going up. But for now, I think this is where we're going to put the solar panel, up here on this little hill. So I don't know how we're gonna line this up with the base. So let me go ahead and run some some blocks from the base to up here, and I'll bring you guys right back again. Alright guys, so I've decided I am not going to put a solar panel all the way up here. It'll be beautiful to have it up here, but that's not gonna work. It's definitely not gonna work. It's way too many blocks to run to get it over here. So I think I'm just gonna put it a little bit closer to the base and hopefully give it enough clearance where we don't run into it with our own ships. Scratch that plan. Now I need to figure out where we can put our solar panel, because as it stands right now, once the sun goes past this little mountain here, we're not gonna get any sunlight. So we need to have the solar panel in an area where we're getting the most sunlight from it. Up there would have been great, because that means you'd have sunlight right throughout the day, but that's not going to work out for us. We could put it right here. You know, it's not really blocking anything, and we can get it pretty high up. Okay, let's go ahead. We'll put it here. I wonder if we make up. Okay, I gotta grind that later. If we make up for the fact that we can't put it on top of that hill, and we make a humongous tower up here. Oh god, this is high. But yeah, if we just keep going and we just keep putting blocks up here, how high does our tower have to be? You know, I guess it all depends on how many solar panels we want on there, which we're gonna need a lot of solar panels. So let's just keep going up. That's another one. Gotta grind that down. That should be high enough, right? Yeah, it should be way high. Yeah, it should be super high enough, and it should have enough clearance where it can move around. Ow. Yeah, we don't need to go all the way up to the top of that, even though we could. Let's go up a few more. All right, I'm out of steel plates. Wow, that's high. That's really high. This might be a bad idea, but hey, you know, we can try. We'll try it. We'll see how it works. All right, let's go all the way up here, and then we're definitely gonna. Whoa! We're definitely gonna weld all of this stuff up as well. So we'll put a rotor there, and then we want to block here, and I think we have to, let's weld this up first before we do anything else, so that way we can lock the rotor so it doesn't spin around on us. From what I remember, I think you need 3 rotors, right? 3 rotors, but you can go. Can I go too high? And let's see. Let's go with. We have a rotor, and then on this one we need the other rotors, right? Yeah, we need a rotor there, and we're gonna need a rotor here, right? Yeah. You're gonna need a rotor there and a rotor on that side, and then you will. All right, let's get these 2 rotors welded, and I think I'm gonna use the welding ship. This thing has some lift to it, and it holds a lot of stuff inside of its inventory. All right, so let's look down at the welder tip. There we go, and let's get this welded. All right, there we go. And how much stuff do we have left? Hide empty. Oh, I have a few stuff left over. Not bad. Yeah, still have a bunch of stuff in here. All right, so we'll put that block there, And then we'll put the other one, rotate it around. Am I out of steel? What? Ah, small grid. And we'll put a half block there, half block there, half block there, half block there, there. And we'll start with that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10, 10, 20. All right, so that would be 20 solar panels. All right, so that's 3, 4, 5. Gotta get those later. All right, so I guess we should probably go ahead and weld all of this stuff up, but we're gonna need a ton more steel plates to do this, because we don't want anything to shoot this and then have it destroyed. So all right, we can hold off until we're welding up the solar panels as well. All right, so if we go here and we want to put the, yeah, we're not gonna go that close because we don't want it to, actually it would have a lot of clearance right there. So yeah, that should be fine. Oh, let's grind this down really quickly. All right, then let's go back to the solar panels. Let's do this, and we're gonna put it, how's this up? Yeah, we want this around here like this. So 1, 2, and then 3. So we're only getting 12 solar panels, so we're gonna have to expand this out a little bit more, be able to get some more in. So let's rotate this around. Yeah, nice, 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 nice. All right, so I think solar cells is just gonna be our limiting factor, so we can probably get like 1 of these finished. Okay, we've gotten this pretty much all done. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start welding these up as well, just in case if we get attacked by any drones, they don't just one-shot our tower. There we go. All right, and we'll weld up these pieces here as well to make sure that we do not run into any issues using everything that we're putting in here. For me to be able to grab those solar panels that's over on those bases, I need to make a tug ship so that I can go and pick them up and then bring them over. Because yeah, would it be better, do you guys think it'd be better to bring them over? Or I know in the earlier episode someone did say to just you bring them over and use them, and I guess that's a good way to not have to use the resources that I have. What we need to do with this as well, we need to reinforce this platform, so just in case if we lose connection with the base, it'll have another form of connection to keep it from basically getting chopped down like a tree. So we're probably going to reinforce that. Let's get a programmable block built. What do we need? We need for this thing, we'll put that there. Get the programmable block up and running so we can get the script working properly, and then we need to go back to here. So we need to put name of groups with all solar related rotors. So we need to name all of our rotors here. All right, so we'll copy this, and those are all in a group. Is that everything that I need to do, or do I need to? All right, let's go back to the programmable block here, and script is running. Warning, rotor group not found, solar rotor. So if we hit recompile, it still hasn't found it. So all right, so let's do this, and let's get rid of this and do save. And let's delete this one. Let's see if this works. Programmable block. There. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it just needs to be named solar rotors. Okay, so there we go. That's all we needed to do. All right, guys, so as we are getting back here, we can see that it's starting to be daytime. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna check. Oh, our solar panels are starting to move. Let's take a look at our solar panels. All right, the sun comes over and starts beating down on it. And as you can see, it's moving, getting itself ready for the sunlight. Yeah, so we have a working solar tower. We need to add some more solar panels to it because right now it's not, I don't think it's getting full power. It doesn't look like, but yeah, this was a very productive day. We showed off the mining platform. That was all done. Then we went ahead and we got the little small welding ship finished. We got a little bit of mining inside the base finished up, and we got our solar tower up and running. So now, yeah, very productive episode. So with that, I'm gonna call it an episode here. If you guys did enjoy the episode, please don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and smash that subscribe button. And until next time, big up on yourself.